How you doing this week, people of YouTube land? Coming to you this week doing a tarantula rehousing. I'm starting first with Campsola pulchra, the Brazilian black. This actually belongs to my girlfriend, Kate, and she's pretty easy to handle, but she always thinks everything near her is food. She's quite inquisitive about everything. She's a funny little tarantula, but she's easy enough to move. I wasn't worried about moving this one at all. I'm actually recording an audio track over this video because the audio, I forgot to turn off the filters and air pumps when I was doing this, so the soundtrack on this video was very bad, so I just decided to voice over it. So I set up this new enclosure for this one's name is Wednesday, by the way, from the Adams family, and I set up this new enclosure for much bigger. Nice big piece of cork bark for her to dig under. I did start a burrow for her, but I'm sure she'll make it much bigger over time, and I'm sure I'll show you guys that there in a week or two when she's dug it out loads. But you can see she's quite cooperative there at the moment. You know, she came out. I went into the tub nice and easy and nearly bolted there, but she stopped right at the edge, thank God, because that table, I forgot to put that tub there. I did have a catch cup beside me, and I had a friend actually filming, so there was two of us there if anything went wrong. Because when I'm filming down here, I do worry because I do have 5 cats, so I always make sure nothing's going to happen and the cats aren't going to be able to get the tarantulas. But that went fairly well. So that was Wednesday, and she moved essentially fairly hassle-free. I'll get a look at her there. Apologies about the shine on the screen. We were trying to see her properly. There, nice shot of her. She's got quite a big butt at the moment, so she's going to have to go on a diet. So this one now is my Nandu, apologies for my pronunciation here, Colorata Villas. I will stick the actual name up there, because I can't pronounce it very well. But her name is Carnage, and she's one of my newest ones. If you watch my videos, she came in the last delivery there from Tarantulas for Sale in Ireland. Lucas, you can see she's not as cooperative. She doesn't want to come out of this container, but I wanted to give her something that she could dig a bit more in. She kind of went into the container not too badly. She did nearly go for a run there, as you can see, but it didn't go too badly. So you can see I got her a nice glass enclosure. I was in the local pet shop, and they had 2 of these glass enclosures that he did me for a deal. So I picked them both up for this one, and for the next tarantula that you'll see as well, I moved into this one. So again, you can see she's kind of cooperating. Just about. She doesn't want to come out of the cup now, of course, which is typical, you know. She didn't want to go into the cup in the first place, now she doesn't want to come out of it. But I can tell you she's quite happy in this new enclosure. Last night, I recorded this video there on a few days ago, but last night, which would have been Friday night, I went to top up her water, and she was very defensive of her little enclosure. I had to poke her back with the paintbrush, but you can see her kick a few hairs there. But she's a gorgeous girl. I say girl, I actually don't know whether it's a male or a female. I think a female, but I'll have to wait. I only just got her, so I'll have to wait until she sheds next to find out whether she's a male or a female. So this next one is called Sansa, and it's my Brachypelma vagans, and she's very chilled, but she just molted, and her butt is tiny, so I'm gonna get her to feed. She you can see she's just She kicks hairs fairly easily, but she's when it comes to moving, she's never bolted on me. She's always, as you can see, she's quite stubborn to actually move sometimes, which is funny. Um, I got her. I can't remember how long ago I got her now, but I've had her for one or two months now at this point, and um, again, beautiful behaviour out of her, but that enclosure again, she'd outgrown it, wasn't really able to dig in it anymore, so I had to set her up in this lovely enclosure in here with all this cork bark and the depth of the back to dig. So she's I should have actually recorded a little bit of footage of it, but she does have the whole place dug up now, and she's a beautiful little burrow dug out, which you can see into from the back of the enclosure, thankfully. So she's not completely invisible when she's in her hole, but you can see her now. She's again very, very slowly, she's been stubborn coming out, but she's cooperating. She's going the direction I want her to, but she's just being slow. And for anyone who hasn't got tarantulas, that I'm using a paintbrush. That's the most common tool for moving tarantulas, because if they do decide to turn around and bite it, it's wooden, and that end that I'm using are bristles, and the other ends, they're not going to injure their teeth on it. So you can see she's in there now on that piece of cork bark. She stayed there for, I can't remember, until I tried to feed her. She stayed there, I think, in that exact spot. But as soon as after I fed her, then she has the place dug up, and I had to rescue the water bowl, as you normally do. But gonna move on now to the feeding videos. Oh no, sorry, apologies. I'm not going to move on to the feeding videos yet. I have one last tarantula here which I moved. She wasn't actually getting moved. I just changed her substrate out because it was quite dirty. This is my Brachypelma vagans. She actually was my first tarantula. She's super tame and friendly, and she's actually, I used to be an arachnophobic. I have arachnophobia and terrified of spiders. Like even a house spider I was absolutely terrified of, until I got this girl. Literally, I seen her in the pet shop a bunch of times, kind of fell in love with her even though I was terrified of her, and yeah, once I got her, she got over my fear of tarantulas. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week for a full collection tour as a Christmas New Year's video. So thanks for watching, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Perfect.